Thank you, super flight.
Near the track, push and run, simple stuff. Right, push it and run. Simple stuff.
Come on, Ruben, out here! Hey, look, watch out for that big number 9!
Morning, Mr. Thomas.
Morning, nurse.
It's time for your bed bath. Are you private or NHS?
Private.
Right.
Good morning, Mr. Watkins. Time for your bed bath. Are you private or NHS?
NHS.
Yes?
May the spirit clear my path.
My path.
And then clear up yours.
Up yours.
Well, what do you want?
What do we want? We want you to repent, to reform. Let no one knock your efforts.
Your efforts.
And neither should they knock hers.
Knockers.
Hang on a minute.
No time! The devil is all around us. And what do we say to the devil? We say, you're evil.
You're evil.
You're dark.
You're dark.
And you're heinous.
Your anus.
No, we thought you were pest control. We've got cockroaches.
Repent, sir. Your life is full of sin.
You're a sinner.
Your head is full of dreams.
You're a dreamer.
And my house is full of bugs.
You're a bad person.
The good life is something we all deserve a piece of.
Piece of.
You can have our counsel here at home, or you can have it elsewhere.
Have it away.
Lady, take a look at this dark time we live in. A time when Satan and his allies are abroad.
Down with him.
A time when our leaders have lost their way.
Down with him.
A time when our women walk about in tiny miniskirts.
Down. Right disgusting.
No, who are you anyway?
We have the power to see into the future. You may laugh, but remember, they laughed at Albert Einstein.
They laughed at Bob Hope.
They laughed at Norman Wisdom.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Enough of this.
Wait! Keep in mind the example of Moses.
Keep your Moses.
Keep in mind the example of Isaac.
Keep your Isaac.
And keep in mind the example of Aaron.
Keep your Aaron.
Shut the door.
Wait! We can deliver you from bondage. We can make you both free men.
Freeman.
Hardy.
Hardy.
Just Willis.
Willis.
Oh, come on, Stephanie, I've had enough of this.
So, do you want to go to heaven or to hell?
Go to hell!
Do not despair, brother. This rejection is good for our minds.
Our minds.
Good for our hearts.
Our hearts.
And good for our souls.
Amen.
Good morning, Mr. Smith.
Morning, sister.
Time for your suppository.
Right.
Look, a wood pigeon.
Really?
Ah! Harry!
Harrison's fan-tailed peewit.
What? Where? Where?
Well, peewits don't hang around, you know. You have to be very quick to spot them in flight.
They're very rare, they are, you know. It says so in my book.
I know. I wrote it.
Are you sure you saw Harrison's fantail peewit?
If I claim a sighting, then it's a sighting.
Oh, no offence, only... Look, sparrow. That's worth putting down then. What's the date?
Ah! Greater blue-necked, four-toed reed warbler.
Where? Where?
Over there, in the reeds, warbling.
I can't see it.
Well, of course you can't. The disguise is perfect.
There's only ever been 3 of those spotted, you know.
Well, now it's 4, isn't it?
Who did the other 3?
I did, actually.
You sure it wasn't a starling?
I do think I can recognize a starling, thank you very much.
I know all about them. It took me 3 days to read a book about starlings.
It took me considerably longer to write it, I might say.
It was you who... Oh, don't move. A robin. See? Redbreast. That's how you spot them. Robin Redbreast.
Granville's guillemot.
Where?
Well, they fly very fast.
Granville's guillemot's a seabird.
Probably a high tide.
That bird's been extinct for over 30 years.
Yes, I always suspected there were still 1 or 2 around.
I haven't seen a single bird you've spotted yet.
Well, then you'll just have to learn to be more observant, won't you? Observe, identify, and recall.
Does a budgie count? I see you're really good at handling animals, then.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm a little bit inexperienced myself. This is my first day here.
Is it really?
Yes. I used to work at the greengrocer's. Fiver, please. Come in.
Mr. Pilkington, you wanted to see me?
Oh, yes, sir. Come in. Sit down, please, Smithers.
If it's about the Ambleton account, I've nearly finished.
No, it's not that. No, I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes. You see, I've got some good news and some bad news. Which do you want first?
Is it very bad news?
No, not really. It's just that, well, your wife is having an affair with someone.
What?
Someone you know. And what's more, she's pregnant.
She's pregnant?
What's the matter?
What's the matter? How did this happen?
How old are you, Smithers?
I don't mean that. I mean, who is it?
Ah, well, here comes the good news. I'm prepared to marry her.
You mean you're the father?
Yes, great news, isn't it? Have a cigar.
I don't want a cigar.
Well, aren't you happy for us?
No, I'm not happy for you. This is my wife we're talking about.
Typical, isn't it, eh? Almost thinking of yourself.
When did this happen?
1987 to 91.
It's been going on for 4 years?
Yes, ever since she finished her affair with Donaldson in personnel.
Donaldson, the slimy toad.
Well, that's a fine way to talk about the father of your children, I must say.
The father of my children?
Oh, come on, you must have noticed the big ears and the silly laugh.
Oh, the twins, yeah, of course.
Oh, by the way, when the little rascal arrives, would you mind if we call him Windsor?
Why?
Well, that's when it first happened, yes, in the car park. Call me an old romantic.
Windsor?
Yes, well, you can't really call him backseat of a Toyota, can you, eh? They show a little bit of sensitivity, huh? What's the matter? Problems at home? My door's always open, you know.
Yeah, it's not the only thing by the sound of it.
I'll have no vulgarity in my office. There's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah, like the back seat of a Toyota.
Look, I'm trying to be honest with you, Smithers. Or should I call you David?
I prefer Smithers.
Yes, it is quite a while since I first met your mother.
My mother? Don't tell me...
No, no. I'm not your father.
Thank God for that.
No, that's Fanshawe in sales.
The swine!
I think he'd prefer it if you called him Dad.
Fanshawe. So that's why he kisses me every night at the station. What kind of person are you, eh? You call me into your office, calm as you like. You tell me that you're having an affair with my wife. It's been going on for 4 years. You tell me that Donaldson is the father of my children. You tell me that Fanshawe is my father. I mean, what did you expect this to do to me, eh? I mean, I can't believe this. I'm distraught.
Look at the date. Look at the date.
April the 1st. You...
April the 1st.
You really had me then.
Well, why did you open the door?
I was really going for that then.
Hello, darling.
Are you in on this?
Yes.
Let's have a drink, shall we?
I think I'm ready for that cigar now.
I wouldn't bother if I was you.
Why not?
You're fired.
How are we doing, sir?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's me somehow.
May I see, sir?
Well, I suppose so, but I'm not too sure.
Oh, sir, it's perfect. It fits you like a glove.
Oh, it's my husband. Quick, hide.
Where?
Under the bed.
I can't under the bed. I'm too tall.
Oh, in the wardrobe then.
You have no wardrobe.
Yes, I have that seat against the wall. It came this morning.
That's a self-assembly one.
Well, self-assembly it then.
You mean I've never put a wardrobe on in my life? I'm a greengrocer.
Hurry up.
Oh, jeez. Look, there's some instructions here. Come, you get the instructions.
Right, you ready? Right. Assemble le parte A avec le parte B. Place le plus... I can't read. This is in Italian.
Well, read the English version then.
Slot part 1 into base part B.
Where would you like it?
Oh, over there might be nice.
That was a joke.
Right. Slot base part C. I can't read
What is
this.
it? Let me put it into B first of all.
Do you want to screw? He's coming up the stairs! Hurry up!
Just stall him.
I'll hold the door.
Oh.
Quick, I'll help you. Oh, just get in there. Quick. I'll shut the door.
Okay, get ready.
Oh, yes, I've got it. Oh,
Hello, love.
Hello.
Sorry I'm late.
it's all right.
I can explain everything.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you explain? How did you manage to put part A to part B? I've been trying to build one of these damn things for years. I've never had
I'm Hamlet, bold and daring, of Denmark I'm the prince. These tights that I am wearing, they don't half make me wince. One night I saw the spectre a-prancing on the roof. I'll take the lie detector if you want further proof. He claims to be my daddy, old dad who I adored, was poisoned by a baddie, and that were Uncle Claude. And this is Uncle Claudius, the villain of the piece. You can see he's odious. I ought to call the police. My mum, she met my uncle, the brother of me dad. He's got a great carbuncle, she must be flipping mad. She sat I know what she wants most. She's thinking of her tummy, she'd love a slice of toast. What's that behind the curtain? I thought I saw a lump. It is a rat, I'm certain. I'll have him in the rump. Oh dear, that's all Polonius, the father of me bride. I've done something felonious, I think I'll go and hide. I'm up and down here, I don't think I'm too vain. I play as well as on the great day. Lad, I mentioned her is going for a swim. Her name is Fair Ophelia. She must be flaming dim. I said, my dear, are you sick? You best become a nun. It's like the sound of music, but only half of fun. But what is this that festers? I think it's Yorick's head. He were the king of jesters, but then he wasn't dead. Oh, he is like a brother. His jokes were such a joy. Hang on, what's the other? Oh, Yorick as a boy. This fellow is Laertes, the late Ophelia's twin. He wants to do the dirties, can't wait to fill me in. He wants my guts for garters, I'm really in a fix. I'll tell you this for starters, I've gone and wet me nicks. No matter, it's too late. She's had that frozen chicken that's past its sell-by date. He's jumping out the casement. He thinks he's going to float. He'll land up in the basement. They went and drained the moat. That's Hamlet if you jiggle it by helping Shakespeare's pen. And Hamlet and his piglet turned out nice again. Evening, Stan.
Evening, sir.
Am I the first to arrive then?
What?
Oh, right. Usual, please, large one. Oh, here's Percy. Evening, Perce.
Evening, Don. Nebuchadnezzar.
Panjandrum. Greetings.
Greetings.
I didn't see you at the last lodge. I expected you to be there. I mean, you are the Grand Master of the universe.
No, the wife wouldn't let me come.
He's new. Is he one of us?
Don't think so. You'd better check him out.
I will do. Evening. Panjandrum. Welcome.
What did you do that for?
Oh, just checking. Can I get you anything?
No, thanks. I've got one here.
Give him anything he wants, Stan. He's one of us.
Pint of bitter, please. He's a nutter.
A grand nutter. Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh, I see you two have met then.
Not officially. Welcome.
Percy, he hit you twice then.
Oh, no. He must be high office.
A whammer. Welcome. 4 times. A grand whammer. Welcome.
Look! I am not a whammer! Single or double! Nutcases!
Good job we checked him out, Percy. I mean, we might have offended him, you know what I mean?
I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Anything will do. A flash of fire.
See, Jimmy, you're going to do to me. Him, so what do I do? Oh, the new. That's the end of the news. That's really as me. Hey, see that? You like my bonnet? Do you know, see, let me tell you something. I can predict the weather with this hat. Now, let me see what's it going to do. I think it's going to rain, dear. Will you hear me skin that wee saucer of milk? Must be the rutting season. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you see, the Scottish Tourist Office wanted the most famous Scotsman alive to give a wee talk on Scottish culture. But you see, I ran over him in the car park, so you got me. You like the regalia, eh? This is my dagger, or my dirk. Or as we call it, skinned you. Scrunch upon some of your thrackles never leave. Oh, forgive me, that was Gaelic for, oh dear, my leg's bleeding. And now for a wee dram. Or as I prefer sometimes, the dram first and the wee later. Aye. But tonight, I'm brewing 3 famous malt whiskies in there. Aye. There's Glenmorangie, Glenfiddich, and my favourite, Glenclose. Fatal attraction. Oh, Glenclose. Now, you can serve your whiskey in many ways. You can have Scotch on the rocks. You can have a whiskey mac. And of course, the most popular, a whiskey ginger. Then you drink all that at once. Now, once we're waiting for the whiskey to manure, here's what I made earlier. As my father used to say, this horse is definitely unfit for work. A toast. Here's to wee Jock McTavish, who worked for Eccles and Pollux. He told me he was good at his job, but I just answered, brilliant. That's great. You see the salmon? This salmon, actually, was caught by John West in 1823. See, John West, he was a poacher. Aye, do you know that? He was a poacher. He was later caught by the ghillies. Aye. And that brings tears to your spoon, I can tell you. Now, listen, this is interesting. This is history, right? You see, do you know that salmon, actually, they actually swim upstream to mate? Aye, that's true, that. And how they mate in them glass cases, I'll never know. That's what they call safe sex. Here we have some genuine antique tartan dandruff. Fell off the back of Annie lorry. And didn't we all? A wee toast. I love to drink malt whiskey. It's really close to my heart. There's only one wee problem. It tends to make me forget where I am. Look, I've just remembered. A bit more culture. See this now? This is a genuine Highland caber from the Highland Games. So, did you know there was once a Scottish scientist, Angus Steakhouse, who once crossed a caber with a lettuce and got a salad that tossed itself? See, there's loads of culture in Scotland. You've got to come up there, and if you don't know where it is, here's a map. Oh, it's grand when you cross the borders. You feel Heather tickling your sporran. She's a game girl, Heather. Take the road north to the Isles, past the tomb of the unknown Scottish Conservative. A wee toast. Drink a wee dram, and you'll sing like a linnet. A wee drop more. I'll be back in a minute. They must be ready for tasting. Malt whisk is a thing that none can resist. You only need 2, and you're in Scotch mist.
Russ Abbot will be back in 2 weeks, and next Tuesday it's the last episode of Mulberry. Next tonight on BBC One on The Up.
Oh, sir. It's absolutely perfect. And if I may say, it makes you look years younger.